Alright, good.
So here we are at the start of the new dungeon, guys, the Spire, and it's a really fun dungeon. If you haven't checked out any videos on it, there's loads out already, so go and check it out. But we actually just picked up the long arm scout rifle from it, which is effectively the legendary version of Dead Man's Tale. And it is fun, it's really fun. As you can see here, I took it straight into some PvP gameplay, and yeah, having a blast with it so far. So let's just go on and have a look at the actual role that I got. So here it is. I'm actually running it on my hunter this time. The first game I played here, I actually ran it on Titan, but then I decided to switch to gunslinger because I really wanted to use the on your mark aspect, give it a little bit more handling, because it did feel quite a heavy gun, so I thought this will really help. And also I'll just jump on the frosties and make them radiant, so that little extra 10% damage is going to make I think it should be doing about 90 to the heads, which will be pretty awesome. So but here it is, the long arm. It's just brand new from this dungeon, like everyone knows. The roll I've got looks pretty insane, to be honest. I haven't seen the rolls that you can get with it. I don't think it's up on any of the websites yet, but I've got hammer forged and accurized, so 85 range plus opening shot, so it's at max range for the first shot. Hip fire grip, and yeah, ordinarily you probably wouldn't want that, but then the text balance stock, damaging targets while firing from the hip, increases handling, reload speed and movement speed when aiming down the sights. Now you can really notice this, you do move much faster down the sights. So it's a funny kind of gun. You want to kind of just hip fire the first shot, I think, and especially because it's got opening shot and hip fire grip and freehand grip, it seems to always hit. And then just zoom in, you've got super snappy handling at that point, really fast sights, and then just dome them for the rest of the damage. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, guys, this thing feels pretty nuts. I got the range master work as well, so I got pretty lucky with the roll here. The only thing is it's got 25 stability, so, but I mean, it's such a slow firing gun, it's not that difficult, especially I'm playing on mouse and keyboard. It feels fine on mouse and keyboard. I mean, I actually got arrowhead brakes, so I could put the recoil direction up to 100, but to be honest, I played it with both, and because the stability is that low, it didn't really make much of a difference. It's pretty, you know, it kicks regardless. So I just thought, screw it, I'm just going for full ranged, and yeah, it seemed to work out fine. So let's just jump back into the gameplay. So we're back to the gameplay here now. This is on my Titan. This is like the very first game I played with it. Just playing about with it, getting a feel for the gun. And straight away, it does feel quite heavy, but it feels ridiculously accurate. I think the opening shot is really, really helping it on this one. Plus hip fire grip and also the hip fire mod as well. The two of them together both give more accuracy. So it's really, really pretty sticky. So I'm just really trying most of the hip fire shots at the moment just to see how it'll go. But you saw how quick the reload went there. That was actually the origin trait kicking in. And I am actually running the new helmet mod, which improves the origin trait. So that's another thing. Now this is me jump onto the hunter now. And it felt much better having on your mark. Much, much better. You could really feel the gun being a bit more snappy, a bit more sticky. When it's zoomed in, it is crazy. But it really helps when you get that first hip fire shot off, because then it just improves the handling. Overall, the reload speed's really good. And yeah, all in all, seems a really good weapon, guys. So running it with Radiant here, so you can see 88 to the head it's going for. So it's one of these things in sixes, it's a really strong gun just for putting in work. You know, like, you're maybe not going to get the time to kill just because it's a slower firing gun. But if you're putting 88 onto the enemies, you know, the rest of your team just have to deal little bits of damage. And look at this hip fire, it's crazy. It's something really satisfying about this gun, folks. I would highly recommend taking it into Crucible. I'm not sure what the rest of the rolls are, so we'll yet to see in a few days, but yeah, it's a lot of fun, and the range on it's just insane. Look at that, two to the head off the hip fire from a scout rifle there. That's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy indeed.
Gains the lead. They have advantage.
And there we go, dome to the head again. So it doesn't actually have a buff come up for the origin trait. I've noticed that. Start whipping my shots here, that's not so good. It is got a bit of recoil, as you can see, so it's not you could get a roll, I guess, with much more stability. Look at that. There's something really satisfying about hip fire in this thing, though. But yeah, anyone that's played Dead Man's Tale, it's very similar.
Strong start. Fight on.
Oh, we got a 2-shot there. The guy must have been weakened from my partner. Cleaning up with the hip fire. As you can see, 2 hip fires there and no buff shows up, so I don't think there is going to be a buff. But yeah, you've seen it all, guys. This is really what it's like, so make sure you guys go out, play the new dungeon, see if you can pick up one of these. It's a lot of fun. I'm excited to see what other roles people get, and I'll just let the rest of the gameplay play out, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.